everyone. Welcome back to another week of UI UX design on Adobe Live. My name is Melody. I'm your host, and this week I'm here with Irisi Tole.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited for this week. It's going to be awesome.
Too. Thank you for the invite. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to share what I've learned so far in my life. So
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. It's going to be awesome. Hello to everyone in the chat. Tim, Osama, Pokey, Huxel, Kata, hello. It's so good to have you here and to see some familiar names. We have a great week for you planned for you this week, so let's take a quick look at our schedule. Hi, Niles, Josephina. So at 9:30 we have UX design with Irisi, and then at 11:30 we are doing the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge with Jesus Ramirez, and then at 12 we have graphic design with Christine and Paul Trainee. Yay, I'm super excited. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And for everyone in the chat, we are doing another chat and win giveaway, which I'm super excited about. And this week's prize is 100 free stickers from Sticker Mule. So it's an awesome prize. All you have to do to win is participate in the chat, and you'll have a chance to win in about 30 minutes. So if you have any design questions, feel free to ask us and we can answer them for you. And then this week, we're actually gonna have our own separate XD challenge. So it's gonna be separate from previous weeks where we've done the XD Daily Creative Challenge. So for anyone watching, the challenge is basically to create, design and prototype an experience in XD that uses auto animate. And you can be totally creative and design anything you want and share that with us. And the prize is an awesome prize. It is a 1-year subscription to Creative Cloud.
An awesome prize.
I'm really excited because we haven't had a prize in a long time. So yeah, you'll find out more information on behance.net/live under the challenge tab, and you can find out how to submit. But basically, it just has to use auto animate, and you'll have a chance to win. So yeah, I'll go over that a little bit more later on in the stream. But I'm super excited to see all your guys' challenges for that. So
Nice.
yay! Yeah, now I can turn it over to Irisi if you want to introduce yourself and let everyone know a little bit more about you.
Of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Irisi. I'm currently a product designer focusing on interactive experiences in mobile application mostly. A lot of my applications are native, so we focus on Android and iOS. And I'm sure everyone is going to be asking, where is my accent from? That's the first question I get from everyone all the time. So I might as well just get it out of the way. I don't see anyone guessing on the chat, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. So I'm from Albania, which is a country in Eastern Europe. You can see the little dot in here. So that was where I'm from. I lived there for 18 years, and then I came to the States for college, and then I stayed here. So yeah, and that is a little picture of my city, Durrës.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's really nice and sunny there. It's the sea, it's beautiful, and I love it.
Visit.
You're welcome to come.
Yay.
Oh, someone is from Italy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so close by. And then I've been living in Michigan for the past 10 years, and that's where I'm currently located. My first love was branding and designing for print. I did that for about 5 years after college, and I loved doing print design, doing logos, branding, all those fun little things, which made my day very, very nice. But now, here's some of the past work that I used to kind of do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love the burger one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Those
so
are like
cool.
fun stuff. I don't know. I love print because it kind of gives you the freedom to do anything and use all the different fonts without worrying too much about accessibility and worrying about how things read, because people are going to spend the time to sit there and kind of go through your poster and things like that. So for the longest time, I was doing a lot of like die cuts, a lot of patterns, a lot of like fun little things in Illustrator and Photoshop.
Nice.
Yeah. But then I started working on some web projects, and it was funny. Most of my web projects came from Behance. A lot of people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of people find me on Behance and ask about if I did websites. So that's how people started reaching out to me.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I started doing some web work through that, and Yeah, these are some of the websites I designed during that part of my life. But now I work at Meijer, which is a very big American supercenter chain, and it's located in West Michigan. The corporate office is in Walker. The company is family owned and has more than 240 stores and employs more than 70,000 people.
What?
Yeah.
I can't believe I've never heard of this company before, but I think you said it's similar to Target.
Yes,
That's
similar
so
to Target.
cool.
Yeah, it's it has a lot of like good produce, a lot of good like clothes,
Nice.
their own lines. It's awesome. So I've joined the retail team there for about a year and a half now, and I do UI UX there. The team is super
Nice.
creative.
That's awesome.
It's fun. So we'll get started in what we're gonna be doing here today. This is, I forgot I had put this slide on. This is some of the work that I'm currently doing at Meijer. I'm working on this shop and scan solution where people can shop and scan during their trip at the store.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So like once they scan it, is it purchased or?
Once they scan it, it's in
add
their
the
cart.
cart?
That's
That's really cool. So they don't have to wait in line.
Yeah, don't wait in line.
Ooh.
Wow. A lot of people are loving it right now.
Yeah.
The latest feature we added was shopping lists. So now people can have also their shopping list within the app. So now
That's
they
so
can
nice.
go through the islands and mark things through.
Yay. Nice.
Yeah,
Katie
super
says we're getting a Meijer next month in Ohio. I'm so excited.
Oh, nice!
Now I want to visit. I want to go to the Midwest and then go to a Meijer's.
You should.
Yeah.
Oh, I love their donuts. Their bakery is awesome.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
So yeah, definitely. If you come to the Midwest, let me know
Yeah,
and
I
I'll
will.
give you the tour.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Okay, then I'll go to what we're working here today. We're gonna start by giving an overview of the project. A lot of you know already that it's gonna be a birthday app. And then for the first day, we're gonna kind of define the features and what is the minimum viable product for this purpose and what we're working on. Gonna create a low fidelity wireframe, so that is gonna be very basic. I have my notebook here and I have some wireframes sketched out, but we're gonna go through the iterative process of designing. And for day 2, we're gonna turn those low fidelity wireframes to high fidelity wireframes. We're gonna create an asset library focusing on the Adobe Creative Cloud, so we're gonna host all our files in there. We're gonna apply styles to the screens, and we're gonna use the assets in the Adobe XD and how we create those and how we create the libraries and how we host them, how we collaborate with other people, and how we make sure that everything is in sync and it makes sense for the project and the people that were working on it, and making sure that everything is up to date and not everyone is like changing things and you don't know what is the latest project, you know? So, and then for day 3, we're gonna finalize the comps. We're gonna do some prototyping and share the project with you guys.
Yay. I'm excited.
Yay.
It looks like, is it Tim's birthday? Happy birthday, Tim. A lot of people are saying happy birthday, Tim.
Happy
So,
birthday,
happy
Tim.
birthday. Yay.
Maybe we're gonna make a birthday card for you,
Yeah.
Tim. Maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the little presentation I had for today. I did the presentation in XD. It was so easy and
Nice.
fun.
Yeah, I like, you can use XD for so many things. And yeah, I think for presentations, it's also a great tool to use.
Yeah. And you can actually put your file in Adobe Creative Cloud, and if people want to change your presentation up, they could
That's
as well.
awesome.
So might as well change some of my tools and use XD as my main for presentations tools as well. Okay, so we want to get started with the sketches?
Yeah, let me grab the GoPro.
So in this little notebook, I have started some sketches, low fidelity wireframes. Just to get started, usually the process that I do when I do start like ideating and working on something like this, I started focusing on just like some low fidelity wireframes, making sure that I'm not like set on that particular screen.
Yeah.
So you're not in love with that yet. A lot of designers have a hard time kind of letting something go because they get so attached to it. So it's very important to just change things up if things don't work out. So so these are gonna just be very low fidelity. We're not setting these screens, but kind of giving an overview what we're gonna be doing. Definitely we need a login screen. We're gonna be able to connect this app with Facebook, so we can get birthdays from the Facebook calendars. A lot of times right now when I use Facebook, I don't see the birthdays anymore of people because there is something every day and I forget to wish
it's
people.
like the UI on the Facebook app is not my favorite, and like everything is in one section. Like the notifications have like friend requests, birthdays, if someone posted in like a group. That's like the main thing I use Facebook for, is Facebook groups, and I get like those notifications, and then the birthdays are like at the bottom.
Yes.
And I was getting like so many notifications, so I turned it off on my phone actually, so I like barely use Facebook. But when I go on, I have like a lot, and then like the birthdays are like mixed in. So
and it's so out of style like nowadays to wish people happy birthday on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like before I used to get like, I don't know, 500 posts on my wall.
Wow.
Or I mean
Like
everyone.
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. And nowadays when it's my birthday I don't get many posts on my
same
Facebook
with
wall.
me. I feel like if it's like your closer friends, they'll like text you or send you a message somewhere and like not post it on your wall. So it's kind of interesting how like times are changing.
Yes, they are. I think us as millennials want to be more like more approachable and kind of create that one-on-one contact with the other person and be more like customized, I guess. So hopefully this application can bring that a little bit. Being able to send a birthday card that is particular to this person, says something to you and to them, and sending it through text or through posting on their social media, which is, I don't know, cool or not cool. So whatever they want to do. So this application will connect to Facebook. We'll have a sign up button or a login for previous users. Then if you sign up through Facebook, it tells you if you want to use this application wants to use your Facebook account and all that alert stuff, so you can continue or cancel. By the way, I don't have a name for the app, so if you guys have anything.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat has an idea for a name for this app, let us know, and then you can choose one that you like. Yay.
Yeah, be creative.
Yeah.
My ideas were very boring. I was like, birthday app.
Yeah, it's always hard to think of a name for an app.
Yes, something that can be searchable and found. So anyway, we can think about that later. And then going to the other screens that I have here, you can connect to the Facebook, you connect as yourself. A lot of people have multiple accounts, so making sure that whatever account you are meaning to connect it with connects with. And then going to the home. The home is basically going to be a feed of the birthdays that you have from the connections that you did, like connected through Facebook. So it's going to have all the birthdays.
Like upcoming birthdays and stuff. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're kind of in alert in knowing what's coming up. But then when I was doing this variation, I was like, oh, maybe I should have a quick way for the main birthday that is probably that day to send a message from that screen.
I like that idea. Yeah.
Instead of just going through so kind of making it a little more actionable.
Yeah, it kind of breaks it up too. So you have like, oh, this is the like closest birthday that's coming up, and then like underneath you have like the rest of the birthdays.
Yeah, so you keep an eye on that. So this app is going to be very bubbly and very fun, and mostly like with a lot of like pastel colors and a lot of illustrations. So it's not going to be one of those typical following material design or human interface guidelines. So it's going to be a little different, but still keeping some of those principles in mind while designing. So going to the other screen, this screen is going to be more about the categories and the cards. So this is the second icon that we have in the navigation. Kind of giving you, maybe we can have for family, friends, funny, loved ones, like it's maybe gonna be scrollable or something in those lines.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then if you are tapped on the first one, you can scroll down and see the options, tapping the second one, see the options and all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a name, Colby says, Appy Birthday for the name of the app. I really like that name.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's funny.
Happy
We
birthday.
have birthdays reminder, birth tracker. That name kind of sounds like a pregnancy planning app. Just because it's just birth tracker, but maybe like birthday tracker. Maybe.
Oh, birthday tracker.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting one. Yeah, because we need to keep track of the birthdays.
Yeah.
Wait, everybody, Facebook, Instagram.
And then Vondra has a question for paper sketching. Do you prefer using pen or pencil?
I prefer pen. I don't know. I don't like the pencil feeling.
Yeah.
If I get something wrong and I don't want it, I just scrap it off and go to the other one.
Me too. I just like scribble over it. Or like keep it and then you can kind of look back at your first iterations and then and I like when I sketch, I just have a bunch of artboards and then I do like a final sketch and then I do it in like pen to make it cleaner, because when I first sketch it's very messy and it's probably not legible.
Yeah, and that's the main purpose of doing sketches, right? Is just to kind of go fast and iterate and scribble things out, your ideas, and move on. It's not meant to be perfect. So, like my sketches are not perfect, but you can still read through them. So then I was like, as I was going deeper from the home screen, I went down to this other screen where you can see a calendar view from here. You can tap through the icons from there, from a list view to calendar view. So if people want to see like what's going on, how many birthdays are in that calendar.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so without going too much deeper in the other screens, we can go through those later, but we can get started in XD and starting doing some of the screens.
Yay. If you have any other app names, keep them coming. I'm going to start making a list and then we can like look through them later.
Yes, please keep them coming. Even though Appy is pretty
I like
cute.
Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday. Someone is making fun of that one, saying LOL and stuff. Okay, so let's get started. So I created the artboard in the iPhone Max since my phone is that. So when we're gonna do prototyping and stuff, it's gonna be easier for me to show what I'm doing. So let's just keep an account in what's gonna be in these screens. So to begin with, this is where all the fun stuff, not very fun, but where the date and time are. And then this is the main login screen. So probably we're not gonna have a header, but we can start with the three main buttons. This is gonna be pretty quick, so we don't want them to be super perfect or pretty, or the sizes usually in Android or in iOS are 44 pixels wide, but we're not gonna follow those today. We're just gonna go and do whatever. Okay, so I'm getting some
Sponsor resize.
some tips and tricks.
Yeah. So if you're just joining us, Irisi's designing a birthday tracking app.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, like so it'll send your friends birthday card messages, and yeah, so she's just starting her design. So welcome if you're just joining us.
So right now we're in the login sign up screen. And I'm using a font that is Cubano from Lost Type, so they have some good libraries.
Nice.
Gonna use something bubbly today, but it's still legible, so I like that.
That's good. That's very important.
Yes. Probably we need a tagline or something of some sort here on the top, like why you need this app and why is this important to your life. So maybe I'll just give it some space there. And I'm gonna have some illustrations in the background in the future, but for now, this is it for this screen.
Ooh, nice. That was super fast.
Yes, trying to keep it clean. So for this other screen is when we tapped on Facebook. So, I mean, it's going to say login with Facebook or something in the future, but for now, it just gives you an idea that I'm connected through Facebook. So after we connect there, we need to keep in mind that an alert needs to be there. So just having that spaced out for now, kind of giving me the idea that this is going to be that screen, but it gives you the, hey, are you sure you want to connect and have this app get all your information?
I know. So if the user just signed up like without Facebook, how would they get all their like birthdays?
They would have to do a manual process if they wanted to. So also in the settings, I have a solution where they can import birthdays from their current calendar.
Oh, okay.
So there are some people, I think, that keep track of birthdays on their personal calendar, like your phone calendar. So you can import those through there if you wanted to.
That's good. Or maybe like their email, like I don't know, on my like Google Calendar, like imports birthdays from my email.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I don't know how it does that, but
maybe we can do that. Maybe we can add that as one of the ways how you can add birthdays. What do you use to wish people happy birthday?
I usually send them a message or text.
A text? Okay.
Yeah. Or if it's like family, I'll call them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you try to make it special with any?
Yeah, I just send like a small message, nothing like too crazy.
Yeah.
But I just want to let them know I'm thinking about them.
Nice.
And wish them a happy birthday. Yeah. What do you usually use?
Yeah, the same. A lot of my friends use WhatsApp over
my
in
family
Europe.
uses that.
Yeah, too. I haven't noticed. It's not too popular in the States, I guess, but in Europe it's like a big deal. So
yeah, I feel like if you have family like overseas, it's like the best.
way to
That, yeah, my family uses that. Also like Telegram. I don't know if you ever use that. It's like the same thing as WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was Viber.
Oh yeah, Viber.
Yeah.
I have Viber as well. Yes,
Me too.
some people like using Viber.
Yeah, but I haven't used that in a really long time. But I usually use WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like how they do groupings and their UI is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So, as I'm creating these screens in a day-to-day life, I will be checking with the developers, making sure that they can connect to the Facebook birthday APIs and to all the other things that I want to connect with. So, as designers, I'm not aware of all the technical aspects of things, so I just want to make sure that this is doable. So I'll be connecting with them, asking them, hey, what's the effort? How much time is going to take us to do this? Is this feasible or not? Because sometimes some applications don't let you get access unless you are a particular developer. So just trying to get those beforehand.
That's good. Before you spend too much time on a feature and then the developer's like, this is going to take a really long time. Or something. So.
Yeah. And it's like, let's bring it a step down. So at that point, you're like, I already invested in it. So just making sure that you're checking with them at all times. So yeah, we created the alert screen and that's basically it. Let's go to the third one. This is more about the connection. I'll call it connection screen where it kind of tells you, hey, this is from the Facebook side where it tells you that this application is trying to get access. And if you're continuing as the logged in person that you are. So. I think this is going to be continuous Irisi. I'm gonna put my name all over this app, so I mean I'm not gonna use a original name. So continue as Irisi. So this is the confirmation screen. Oops. Sometimes I do that. I don't tap on the object to create the object, and I type a V.
I do that too. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, oh no, that's not meant to do that. Okay, so continue as Irisi. It's gonna have my picture from Facebook here, telling me that it's me. Or you can cancel out. Like, something to keep always in mind is for a way for the user to get back out from the screen.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you are stuck in a lot of experiences where someone didn't think through to have a cancel button or to go back.
Yeah, it's so important to include that. Even if you're like sure that the user will continue, like they might not want to use Facebook. Maybe after they see like, oh, Facebook will read your timeline, or like, I don't know, whatever it says. And then they'll be like, no, I don't want that. And then they'll go back and just like sign up normally.
Oh,
so I think it's really important to include that. Yeah, sometimes for me, if I like try to sign up with like Facebook or like Google, it'll say like, this will read your email, or like something like weird. And I'm like, no. And yesterday I was gonna try to use this site called Grammarly for like helping.
Yes, I know that one.
I've never
It
used
me.
it before, and then it said like it was like a Google Chrome extension, and then it said this will read everything that you like type, and I'm like, that's kind of scary. And then I was like, I'm not gonna download this to Google Chrome. Maybe I'll find like something else. I don't know, but just the way that it was like worded, it just kind of freaked me out. And then so I'm like, maybe I won't use this.
See, I haven't read that.
Yeah, and it says like anything you like copy and paste, it like knows. Like, what if I copy and paste a password to something, or like, I don't know, something like that I don't want this random app to know. So yeah, so I think it's important to like display that and then give the user the option to like go back.
Yeah, to decide for their own.
But I'm sure your app won't
get all the information.
Yeah.
Not for now.
Yeah.
Nah, but in Android it's nice because they have the hard key back button, so there's always a way back. For iOS, you have to be more conscious about that. So definitely keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
So
in about 2 minutes, we're gonna have our chat and win countdown. So, or the chat and win. So if you haven't typed anything in the chat, you can do that now, and you'll have a chance to win 100 free stickers from Sticker Mule. So if you have any like app name ideas related to birthdays, let us know. We have 5 names so far. Maybe we can get like 10 names.
10 names?
And then maybe we can have a vote, because someone in the chat, Suyog, said let's vote for the app name.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
That'll be very fun.
Yeah.
See how many voters are out there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the Facebook logo and stuff later, probably tomorrow, but for today we're just gonna keep it simple. Going to the other screen now. Ooh. Grabbing things that I don't mean to. So right now we are designing the home screen feed, which basically tells you the information that you got just connected from Facebook. So it's gonna give you all the feed and the birthdays that are coming up and all that fun stuff, and you can take quick actions. Users now, they really want to have actionable screens. You don't want to have only information, you need to have actionable items, so when they go there, they know what they're meant to do in that particular screen and not just browse. I mean, there are applications that the purpose of them is to just browse, but for this application, we need them to take action and do something. Cool. Wish someone happy birthday, right?
Ooh, it's chat and win time.
Yay.
Yay. So if you haven't said anything in the chat, go ahead and type something now. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to know, and you can have a chance to win 100 free stickers, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, sorry, the chat is lagging on my screen, so I can't see what you guys are saying. But we are in San Francisco right now, so.
Nice. It's beautiful here.
Thanks, Paco. Okay, I can see everyone.
Wow.
Yay. Omaha, Nebraska.
Hi from India.
India, Claremont, Yakima. Watching from Mars.
From Mars?
From Mars.
I want to be there. How do you get there?
Chicago, LA. Ooh, there's everyone's typing so fast. Ooh, we have a winner. Alan Muslimovich. I hope I said that right. Congratulations, yay! You're gonna be getting 100 free stickers from Sticker Mule that are customized. So if you have a design that you want to turn into stickers, you totally can. Congratulations. And for anyone that did not win, but you still want to try out Sticker Mule, if you go to this link up here, you can get 10 stickers for only $1. And that's a great way to test it out and see if you like the stickers. And yeah, so definitely check that out. Yay, Pennsylvania. There's so many, there's Brazil, people from everywhere. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So many people.
Yay.
So now we're back to designing the home screen.
I'm gonna go back and see if there's any names I missed for the app. Because I think for some reason the chat wasn't loading.
Oh no.
So yes. If you haven't suggested an app name, please do so. Making a list.
We have Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday so far.
Really funny.
Who said that one?
I don't remember who said it, but thank you for suggesting it.
Yes. It's an awesome one.
Yeah. Oh, it was Colby. Colby said happy birthday.
At birth.
At birth.
That's an interesting one.
Oh, I missed a question from Kata. It's for you. So, do you like designing for Android or iOS better?
I am an iOS user. But to be honest, I love Android. Like the patterns and the consistency is so easy to follow, and the Android users are very, very unique. So they kind of know how the way to get through their app and those shortcuts and how those. Every time I used to get an Android phone on my hand, I wasn't sure what I was doing. So, but due to that now I'm designing for Android, I am very familiar with it and I love it actually. I kind of like designing for Android. I love material design and
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never designed for Android, but when I first used my friend's Android phone because I'm an iOS user, I was like, well, what do I do here?
I know.
What do these buttons mean? What does that square mean? I didn't know.
Yes, and it's so everything feels so sensitive. Every time you touch something, you go in a different screen and
I would, cancel it. Something I was trying to choose a song on Spotify and my friend was driving and she has an Android. I'm like, I don't know what I did.
Yeah, that's like freak out mode.
Yeah.
It's like what's happening? But yeah. It's very nice to work with native developers because they are very passionate about the platform. So if you're working with an iOS or Android developer, they're going to tell you and keep you honest to the platform. So they're going to call you out if you use a back button and you should be using the native, the native hard keyed back. So definitely helps working with developers.
Very true.
Extends your knowledge. So So right now I'm just doing these icons with, I don't know, not precision or anything. Tomorrow I'm gonna have the icon library, and right now I'm just like placeholding things. Meaning the first icon is gonna be helping the user go from a list view of the birthday feed to a grid view. They're gonna be able to search if they are searching for, hey, when is mom's birthday? So making sure they can find a quick and easy way instead of going through endless birthday feeds. So every time I'm creating an experience, I'm thinking about those little shortcuts and how to make things easier for the user while they're accessing things.
We have another name suggestion, Bourborn. Bourborn. Like bourbon, I think.
Wait, what? How's that related to birthdays?
I guess if you're celebrating your birthday, you can have some bourbon. I don't know.
I want to know the thinking process. App cake. That's a fun one.
Yeah. There, Alan, who won our chat and win, has a suggestion for the tagline. Forgetting others' most important day is a thing of the past. Welcome to Happy Birthday. I'll copy and paste it onto my notes, but that's a good suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. You guys should be content creators. Yeah. So when you work in teams, especially in agile environments, if you're part of the corporate design process, you have people who kind of do, if you're a freelancer, you're kind of doing everything like yourself most of the time and creating all those recommendations and things like that. But if you are part of a corporate environment, you have everyone that is designated in certain roles. So it's very handy and easy to kind of get those little taglines and have people come up with them. So it's definitely nice. I'm not really good at coming up with content, so. So right now we are creating this section that kind of tells you in what month you are for the birthday. So might change later if we don't like it, but for now that's gonna be it. And we're using Cubano. This is one of my favorite fonts. I don't know why I like it so much. It's so round and so cute. So yeah. And then the next section, we are designing a little widget area where you can send a quick birthday wish to someone that their birthday is pretty soon, so you're top of the list kind of thing. Here.
We have Cake Champ, Cake Date, Belated. I like that name, Belated, in case you missed
Oh my
a
god,
birthday.
yes!
Yeah. Safe 6. I'm not sure that doesn't, I don't know, I don't see like birthday relating to that, but if you relate that to birthdays, let us know why. I'm interested. Sounds like a cool app name. Kerwin says, I don't think we'll top Happy Birthday.
Present birthday tracker.
Ooh. Birthday planner. Niles has a question. So how do we keep it more personalized? To me, it feels like just because someone has a birthday on Facebook, I feel I have to write happy birthday, even though I don't know the person.
Yeah. Why is it on your Facebook if you don't know the person? That's my first question.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's a lot of people on my Facebook that I haven't talked to since high school. And I probably wouldn't wish them a happy birthday. But there are people that like wish me happy birthday that I haven't talked to in like years.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, birthday is a good time to connect with people.
Yeah.
It's nice to see when someone wishes you.
Yeah. What's new?
Yeah, you probably don't want to personalize it too much if they don't mean something, if they are not a big part of your life or you don't want to spend the time. But if you want to look like you're spending the time for someone, you definitely can use this app. But in the future, if you want to have more personalization, we do have some sketches in the second page where you can create more personalized experience.
Ooh,
So it's, yeah. So for the main idea is to have personalized kind of screens or images that I'm gonna be designing that say happy birthday and have like some fun quotes and things like that. Oops, my screen went black. But for a future state, the third tab that is in the navigation kind of tells you that you can create your own birthday card. So you can personalize it. Maybe you can make something fun in Eels that says, I'm not personalizing your birthday card or something. I don't know.
That's funny.
But you can pick your color, you can change your text, you can do a lot of things. So we're going to get to that later.
Yay. So watch your six, as in this app will have your back. Okay, I've never heard that saying before.
Wait.
But I guess it means, I don't know. I still don't really understand.
I have no idea.
Birth, yay. That's another suggestion. Birthday birdie. We have a lot of names.
Yeah, you guys are very creative. Thank you for coming up with all the names. But if you guys have also ideas for features that we haven't accounted for things that you want in this birthday app, we can definitely try to see if we can swing them in.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. So for this particular screen, it says that, hey, this is the month of May. It's probably going to be the picture of the person that his birthday is connected from Facebook. So probably, I don't know, maybe this is Tim or someone, gives you the name, the day of the birthday. And then probably also giving you a little preview of the card that is suggested for you to send him. So it kind of looks odd as a shape, but maybe we can change things up a little bit. So it tells you what to send, and then you need an action button to send it out.
We have a lot of great names.
What did we get this time?
There's Present, the birthday tracker.
Oh,
Just B-Day.
Just B-Day.
Yeah, candle cakes.
I like candle cakes.
Yeah.
So now we are doing the general feed. So this is just the random, not the random other people, but these are the other people who have birthdays. Yes. And usually on my prototypes, I kind of like to have what the content is. So kind of telling the name and the last name of the person instead of having these lines. But for now, we're just going to go quickly so we can get this done. Yeah.
Anna says, for the personalized birthday card, it would be cool if the app could search and find photos of you and your friend on social media. That would be really cool.
Yes.
I like when, like she says, for Facebook's friend anniversary videos. Yeah, those are really fun to like look back on.
And you don't have to spend the time in making them.
Yeah. Maybe you can have like a button or something that says, find photos of you guys together, but maybe you can like integrate it from Facebook because Facebook does that anyway, so maybe it could be like search for tagged photos of you two together maybe or something.
That'd be super
That's
cool.
a good idea.
That's a great idea. And then you can personalize that a little more probably.
Do you want to look at I have all the app names on my screen. Maybe we can switch to my screen really quickly. And then we can like narrow it down to like top, I don't know, 5?
Okay.
Or something.
Let's do that.
Should I do it? Oh, thank you. Sorry. Okay, so we have this like intro quote, and then let me make this bigger. So these are all the names that you guys created or like sent us. Thank you. There's a ton here.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So I don't know. How many should we have people vote on? 3? 4? Well, let's see. Like, are there any that like jump out at you that you really like?
Well, Appy is the first to love, so we still have to keep Appy.
Yes.
We really liked it at the beginning. Cake date.
I like cake date.
Yeah,
I
like
have
it
that
too.
twice.
Oh.
Let me take it out.
I'm just a little worried that the first time user that hasn't seen like what the app is for is gonna get excited. Maybe it's gonna get like dating app or something.
Oh.
And then they see this app is just for
Yeah.
birthday cards,
Like,
and they're like, "Where's the date here?"
Yeah. That's true.
Birthday tracker.
I like belated.
Belated. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. But then this one is kind of like upcoming, so
Yeah.
belated might not be the ideal name.
Yeah. It would
Maybe
be
for a
like-
different app, like if you like forgot your friend's birthday.
I agree. Maybe there'll be a fun version of this app or something else.
Yeah. Born on.
B-Day. I kind of like B-Day.
that's
Maybe
fun.
we can
Let's
create the theme
do
of the
that.
app like bees and stuff.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
B-Day.
Are there any other ones that
Let's
you
see.
like?
Which one do you like?
Well, happy birthday is on my top there for me.
I like birthday too.
Me too. That's kind of funny.
Yes.
Let's highlight this one. I also like present too. It's kind of like
Your present in
Yeah.
your life. It's
Yeah.
a present, like a present.
yeah. I don't know.
I like that one.
Maybe we can do like one more and then have people vote on them. Oops. Is there one more that you like?
Let's see what people are voting.
Yeah.
Maybe if someone is like, no. Yeah, I think those are good.
So these 4?
Yes.
Okay. Yay. Tim, do you think you could make a poll for us?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do the poll?
Yes, Tim is the moderator. So the top choices are Happy Birthday, B-Day, Birthday, and Present. And then if you are all in the chat, you can vote on them. I hope Tim can make the poll because I don't know how.
That's very fast. That's like last minute.
Yeah. Let me know.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, thanks, Tim. Tim said yes.
People are liking birthday.
Yeah,
I like birthday too.
me too. It's fun. Oh, Tim already made it.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you, Tim. You're the best. Okay, so everyone go to the link that Tim posted and vote, and I'll pull that up in like 10 minutes. We can see the results.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Okay.
Let's see what people think.
Yes.
So now we're doing the navigation bar. We're keeping it simple and basic. So I think for now on this navigation, I only have 4 icons. So we are only gonna have 4 features. One is gonna be the home screen, which we are right now. One is gonna be where you select the categories and kind of browse through the cards that are available and being able to send from that screen a wish to everyone, to anyone you'd like. The 4th one is edit mode, which you can create your own personalized card. And then the last one is going to be more like a more menu settings page where you can personalize. Like sometimes it's nice to have to opt out like from notifications from an app through the app without having to go through the settings of your iPhone and turning off all the notifications. So maybe if you don't want to wish everyone on your Facebook page, happy birthday and you just want to narrow it down to only your maybe best friends or groups or whoever you would like, you can probably do it through those settings. So you don't have to get all the notifications for everyone. So you can narrow those down. So, and then definitely we need to keep this file on the Adobe Cloud. That's where I'm putting everything in. So keeping everything in the Adobe Cloud is super easy because you can share the folder with anyone working on the project and you keep things organized and in sync. Mm-hmm. So if anyone else wants to work through making edits and things like that, they can. And you can later on, we're going to create an asset file where everything is going to be placed. So everyone can just, not everyone, like all the designers in the project can go through there and kind of get one source of truth instead of going all these different files and making sure that which one is the latest one. So yes, we are keeping this file in there. And for now, it's birthday app till we get the name.
Okay. The votes are coming in. And I'm excited to share them with everyone. If you haven't voted yet, make sure to go to Tim's link and vote. And there's also a second poll from Adobe Live, so you should vote in that one as well. There's a special option.
Oh, wow. So many options.
Yes.
Okay, so those are the icons. Probably should be labeling them so we know where we're going, even though we're not accounting for the icons right now. We should probably just know what these tabs are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Stephen, thank you for explaining that. So 6 refers to your 6 o'clock, your back or backside. So it's an idea that the app will help save your backside. Okay, cool, thank you.
Oh, that's
I
really
learned something new.
So a lot of applications nowadays don't use any more labels below the icons in the navigation because they are so well known, like Facebook, Instagram, and other apps that everyone uses daily. You know what the little heart is or where the home screen icon is. But for this application that people are exploring, I think it's helpful for the user to kind of know the navigations, and maybe a year from now we can remove the tabs if users get used and comfortable with that.
I always think it's important to have a little label underneath because to someone an icon could mean something completely different.
Oh yes.
And you don't want them to be confused by what that means.
Definitely.
Yeah, especially I think in all cases there should be a label, but like you said, for Facebook, Instagram, like so many people use that every day, so it's kind of known.
Yeah.
But I think for this app, it's like newer, so it's really good to include that context.
Definitely. And for this edit mode and where you create your personal card, I want to have a one-word label here, but I'm thinking about that. So cards, and this is edit card or create card, but that's too long. Maybe create, just create.
Yeah.
And I love that in XD it does autocorrect itself without needing a plugin to actually get typos.
Yeah, I know, it's so nice.
An account probably, or I don't know, settings or something, but we can maybe play with that later.
Should we look at the results for the poll? Thank you to everyone for voting. So this is Tim's poll. Looks like Happy Birthday has 20 votes. That's crazy.
Everyone loves Happy Birthday.
Birthday has 12 votes. Present has 2, and B-Day has 1. 35 votes. Yay, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Nice. And then we have a second poll that was made by Adobe Live and has a special option here. Happy birthday, Tim. Yay. which has 3 votes. But yeah, so on this one, Birthday has 5 votes and Happy Birthday has 3. But I think the clear winner for your app name is Happy Birthday.
Happy Birthday. Okay.
Yay! So thank you again to everyone who voted.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we can use Happy Birthday.
Yes.
Nice.
That's decided. We're working on Happy Birthday app.
Nice.
So let's just save as Happy Birthday now.
Nice. I love that name.
And I have on my computer in the Creative Cloud file. Here. So we have Happy Birthday. So I thought I saw a question asking about Android. So someone was asking what kind of size you are using for Android by default.
Yeah, when I select size, the resolution is much too low. Please help.
I don't know what you mean by resolution is too low. When you export things, you mean the resolution is low? I'm not sure.
Maybe.
So if you mean that, maybe this is a good time to jump to the Zeppelin integration that XD has. So if you are working with developers and you want to share your assets with the users, there is this integration. I have created the birthday app. Maybe I should change the name to Happy Birthday.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
So in Zeppelin, you can get one project for free, and then the other ones are you have to pay to get an extra project. But this is a great way to collaborate with developers. So for example, here we don't have the artboards for the work yet, but we could probably do that. So let's see. I usually upload to Zeppelin only after the files have been approved and they are ready for dev work, not in the prototyping stage or in the low fidelity. So if you go to export and you have installed Zeppelin, go through the website and download Zeppelin, you're going to be able to see it there, and you import it here. So
Nice.
And it's pretty handy. Actually, you can create sections. Maybe we can do login screen. And then this is probably main navigation. So this is a great tool for collaboration with users. So if someone wants to download this button, they can. So right now I don't have them set as buttons, but you can go here and make them mark for export. And once you have done that, we can try to export to Zeppelin again. It should be an object where they are going to be able to download. Okay, so if we go back, sometimes you have to refresh the screen, so I'm hoping it goes now. Okay, so now you can see here.
Oh, cool.
That you can you can download this. Before, in this particular one, it just shows you the CSS and the colors. But now, now it's like a background button. And if you want the Facebook word to be in there as well, you can group them together.
Oh, okay.
And then it shows the full button. Nice. But once a developer downloads it from here, an SVG or a PNG, the file, Actually, the application Zeppelin gives you the folder already created. So if I go to my desktop, see here I have PNG 2 times bigger, 3 times, all the different resolutions. So you can see from an Android and iOS, both like gives you higher resolution. So if you are working with 3 times as size, you can do that from here. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, that was super cool. Thanks for sharing that.
No problem. So now we are moving to the second screen. Oh, what did I do? I copied and pasted. Oh, damn.
For everyone watching, in about 30 minutes, we're going to be reviewing your challenges for this week's XD challenge for our stream. If we can switch over to my screen really quickly, I can kind of go over the challenge. So basically, the challenge is to design and prototype an experience using Auto Animate in XD. So it can be anything, and we want you to get creative and have fun with it. And for some inspiration, if you haven't used Howard's Auto Animate Kit, you definitely should check it out. If you go to Howard, the link should be there, but it's on his Behance page as well. But it's basically a kit that helps you with all of these fun animations, and I can show you the file right here. And it'll just go over a bunch of different types of animations. So
cool.
yeah, it's really cool. So you can click and like preview how things will look, and it's really awesome. And you can kind of determine how this animation got created. You can copy and paste it into your own project and kind of like change the color, change the size. And then if you go to like prototype mode, you can see how he got this animation and like learn. This is how I learned how to do a lot of auto animate, is just by going through this file. And there's a lot of different like cool things. Like this one's really cool.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And then there's like a bunch of cool ones. This one's like one of my favorites. So we can show this. Ooh, that's awesome. So yeah, so you can use Howard's kit for inspiration or ideas to help you get started. This one is also really cool.
Ooh,
Nice. The
that's
world
really
is
neat.
waiting for your project submissions. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you can have fun with this, be creative, and definitely use Howard's UI kit for inspiration. And then you can submit that on the challenge tab.
Nice.
Right here, there will be a link. Oh, there's me. I won't show that, because that's kind of like an inception. But yeah, so you can click this link and submit it, and we will be looking over your submissions in about 27 minutes. And tomorrow we're also going to be doing the same thing. So if you want to keep working on it, feel free to do so. And then we're going to select one winner to get a year free subscription to Creative Cloud. So all of Adobe's apps, which is an awesome prize. So we will be choosing a winner after the stream tomorrow, and we'll announce it on Thursday morning. So yeah, I'm excited to see everyone's project. So yeah, okay, we can switch back to you.
Okay, so we are back to working on these screens. So I label this as the grid screen, just because this is where it changes. I shouldn't have deleted this, but let's paste it back. Here it goes from the list view to a grid, and maybe we can make a little grid icon. And for icons, I am one of those people that wants to kind of know what people think. So what, as you were saying before, one icon doesn't mean the same thing to another person. So you kind of need to make sure that when you are placing icons out there, they have a universal meaning, or they can be easy to access and understand what they are.
Yeah.
So definitely make sure that that's the case. And how I do that usually is by doing usability testing and having users kind of walk me through their thinking process. So if I were to do usability testing in this particular screen, I would be asking the user, without tapping on this screen, what do you think this icon on the top left does? And then I don't let them tap or do anything. I just observe. Yes. And they go through a guessing game. I mean, this screen doesn't have any information right now, but usually it's gonna have probably like in this screen where it has the list view. So they're gonna like be telling me the information they think is gonna be in there, and that is very insightful. Because if they go to a different direction and say, I think account is there, that's a very big red flag. It's like, no, it's not account, and probably I'm missing something. And it's very important to let the user know that you are not testing them through the testing process, but you are testing the application, and you are trying to make it better for everyone. So in that scenario, they don't feel like they are placed in the spot and you are trying to get them by letting them fail. You are definitely trying for the better good.
Yeah,
so.
that's good.
Yeah.
If we can switch to my screen for 1 second, I just want to share this thing that I saw on Twitter. Doug Collins, UX, he's like a UX designer, and he posted this picture of something on a car, and it says, "What does this button do?" And there's no like words or anything. So this could be like he said, launch the octopus, activate the shower
Oh
head,
my
turn on the
God.
grow light. This is why icons need labels.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny, like this, I have no idea what this button could mean.
Yes.
So this is like another reason why it's so important to label
Yes.
icons, especially
Yes.
something like that no one's ever seen before.
Yeah.
And then also doing like usability testing and stuff is really important to get that direct feedback from users.
Definitely,
But
especially if you put it in a place where it
Yeah.
has no contact. I mean,
Yeah.
for the picture, I
I don't know
don't see
where
any
this
contact.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's from a car, I think. So yeah,
Yes.
it's kind of funny.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think icons should be used where they need to and not necessarily everywhere. You see some applications have like 50 icons in a screen, and that's definitely a
Yeah.
misuse of having too many icons. Like, if you need to say edit, just say edit.
Yeah.
Like, edit is like short enough. You don't have to make a pen
Exactly.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So try to use icons whenever needed and not overuse them, because they can definitely be frustrating and overpower the screen a lot of times. So for this calendar view, I'm just going to use one plugin that is like a calendar, because I don't want to spend all the time in creating.
Oh, I like this plugin.
You do?
It's helpful.
Yes, it's super easy. Okay. So for now, we just know that this is going to be a calendar. Yeah, calendar view. It says April. I should have said May.
Oh, that's okay. It's still April. Alejandra's asking, can the file be either mobile or web for the challenge? And it can be either one, so it's up to you. Everyone's, Kita saying turns on the light in the truck. So is Ronnie, turn on backlight. Anita says looks like shower head. Put
does
your
look like
jellyfish
shower
in the bed. Yeah, it's funny. It's so interesting to see what other people interpret icons as, and like
Yeah.
you never know. So
Yeah.
it's kind of funny.
Especially icons that have more than one element, where they have multiples and becomes an illustration rather than an
Yeah.
icon.
Why do these things go together?
Yes.
What does this mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, what are these things? Okay, so now we're going to the cards. Maybe I'll do a fill, different color fill. Okay, now we're in the cards. So now we're creating the card screen where the cards are going to be living. I'm leaving some space up here mostly for an illustration. I'm planning to have like something fun done here, like image of some sort or like a SVG of some sort. And then here is where the navigation starts. And probably in the top part, I plan to have, again, some sort of illustration or something inside here, and in the bottom, labeling them and kind of saying what they are gonna do for you. So if you wanna categorize, maybe family, maybe it's small.
Ronnie, if you missed the link for Howard's animation, it should be on the challenge tab on Behance. If you're watching on Behance, it'll be right underneath.
So probably people are gonna be busy now, not very active on the chat, right?
Everyone's working on their challenges.
Yes. Everyone is busy. So this is where the information is going to be hosted. Maybe we need to, maybe I can just highlight it for now. Create a border. We are here in the where we have selected this guy. So we are in the family cards. I'm planning to do like square and kind of a portrait size pattern. So if people, I've seen a lot of people post on Instagram stories, like when someone's friend's birthday is, they just post in their story about birthday. So maybe if you have like an image of that size, kind of fits well in the story.
I've seen that too, like a bunch of pictures of them. It's really fun to look at.
Yes, I love that. I mean, it feels like now more people are using Instagram rather than, I mean, our generation. Facebook.
And Facebook, Alejandra's asking, do you work on your own illustrations?
I do. I love doing illustrations.
That's so awesome. I wish I was good at illustrating.
Well, I'm not super good, but I mean, I try.
That's good. I think that's the most important thing.
So,
are you going to show us illustrations later this week?
Yes, I would like to. At least one of the cards try to do it, or one of the elements. We'll see.
Nice.
When I started working on the project I'm right now with Shop and Scan, I included some illustration in the steps how to, and those were super fun.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I love doing those little illustrations when you kind of need to tell the user the step-by-step process and all those little things.
Yeah, I always love when apps have cool illustrations.
Yes, those are the delightful moments. Yeah.
Chin Tan is asking, do we need to submit UI element or a full-fledged prototype for the challenge? I would say as long as it shows auto animate, so maybe I think you need at least 2 screens to do that. So yeah. Oh yeah, Tim's saying you need to submit the link for the interactive prototype. Yeah, it does not have to be a complete app, so you can show like one feature, just as long as you show an animation of any kind. That's really all you need. So.
I'm very excited to see how people use it.
Me too.
Okay, so we are in the second tab. Now we do... Oh, wow, we're already in the second page.
Ooh, nice.
So now we are in the create. And I think it's very important for the user once they get navigation in an application to kind of keep that consistent in how you use it in other parts of the screens as well. So definitely try to teach the user once how to use it and then keep it consistent through the application so they don't have to learn every single detail about your app.
Yeah.
Especially if you are doing custom. So usual traditional navigation has the navigation bar, usually more menu, and you get the sliding menu on the left. And here is a little different. You are navigating through these little tabs. So it's a different kind of navigation. It's not like mind-blowing or different, but it's like custom. So still the user needs to do something that is out of the box a little bit. So now we are in the section of creating. And we're filling it with this color. I should have created a swatch for this and just pick it from there. I don't know why I do this every time.
I do that too.
Because I'm not committed to this color, so I don't want to create a swatch for you color.
Yeah, on some of my projects, I have like 1 million saved swatches on the like the side where you pick colors. Yeah. And I'm like, and like a lot of them are the same like shade, but it's just like different. Or the same color, different shades. I'm like, I don't know which one I like.
Do you label your colors or do you just leave it with a code? Okay.
I leave it with a code. Yeah. Do you label them?
I try to sometimes, but I'm not usually very good at that. So we're gonna do a similar thing here, but maybe just change it up a little bit in creating.
Saddam is asking, would you please share how you select color for any kind of mobile app?
Oh, okay. So if you are trying to get your color palette ready, you kind of have to make sure that it's accessible and it kind of makes sense for every kind of user. So I'm creating some swatches right now. Let's see. So if I'm using this color, it's just random. And if I'm getting another color, see how they are very similar in tones? That's not good usually, even though visually they kind of make sense. So use a plugin that is called Stark.
Oh, I love that plugin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's colorblind stimulation. So it kind of tells you, oh, and I should create an artboard. Sorry, guys. So if I'm in this artboard here and I use Stark, go through all of them and see how they look. So for this kind of, it's fine. For that as well. As long as they look different from each other, it's fine from your accessibility standpoint. But when you get to people who have issues with, I don't know how you say that, but they kind of look very similar.
They do, yeah.
In tones, so you kind of have to make sure to change the tones a little bit. So in this scenario, I would make this lighter, so they have enough contrast from each other. So let's go to Stark. And I usually don't account for all of them because usually for the first types it's pretty easy. But right now, see how different that is.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, so it's
Yay.
much more accessible. So definitely,
That's good.
yeah, use plugins that
Yeah.
allow you to kind of see the color contrast.
If I have another suggestion, if you can go to my screen really quick. So if you go to color.adobe.com, this is a cool way to kind of test out colors that kind of go together, and you can choose different options, like monochromatic, and you can kind of like play around if you want new ideas for like color palettes. So yeah, it's really fun. I like to go on here and just get ideas on like what colors look good together. So this can be another way, and then you can go use Stark because I think that is so important to keep the accessibility in mind.
Yes.
Like what the colors would look like with people that have different vision. So yeah, this is like a good like inspiration site, and then moving to XD and using that to kind of like further the colors.
Yeah, tweaking a little bit till it gets right.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim, for sharing the link.
Someone thinks that Adobe Color is dope.
Yay.
It is very dope. Okay, so now we are creating this screen. It's gonna be pretty similar, but now we are making the user kind of create their own. So step one, step two, and then step three. So step one is pick a color for the background, probably. And then step two would be the text. And then step three can be upload an image or something if you want to make it more customized. Import something from your local iPhone, phone. So if we are in step one and we're in color, we need to show probably a section that says pick your color. Grabbing that from here, changing that a little bit. And then we can give them a palette of colors. And they don't need to be super big, so you can make them a little smaller. But just make sure that every time you are creating buttons, they are not too small for touch points. So the minimum you can do is 44 pixels. Because you want to account for people who have like bigger fingers, for people who, I don't know, that
I always like to tap the wrong thing. Sometimes if they're too close together, I don't know why I'm.
Yes.
Maybe my fingers are big. I don't know, but I just like tap the wrong thing. I'm like, no.
Especially if you have nails.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
it's
this
hard
is
with
getting
nails
hard.
because you have to like use like the pad of your finger, and like for me, like I don't have nails, so well I have nails, but like not longer nails, so I can like tap like this. But yeah, you have to like be considerate of everyone and make sure there's enough space.
Yes. Make those buttons big enough. Not too big. Sometimes,
Yeah.
when some apps have this large, large button or super large icons, I feel like they're treating the user like dumb. Like
yeah,
they
like
don't,
a kid or
yeah,
something.
yeah. It's like you should be able to tell when it too big is too big and when small is too small.
Yeah.
Okay, so pick your color. Maybe we can do step 2.
There's about 9 minutes left to get your submissions in for Irisi and I to review them and give you some
Yay.
feedback.
Okay.
Yay! So be sure to get those in. And I can't wait to see everyone's auto animate.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah.
You guys, in 30 minutes, right? They
Mhm.
have to present something.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we've been live, but we don't have too many screens.
Oh yeah, Tim is saying this looks like a job for a repeat grid.
Yes.
It's very true, yes.
That's
So-
very true. Okay, let's do
So
a
you can
repeat
do repeat
grid.
grid. Yeah. If you want to do the same shape, or if you
Yes.
have text, you can select repeat grid and it just makes it easier. But sometimes I'll do something and then I'm like, oh, I could have used repeat grid.
Repeat
for
grid,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
But
Here's the
it's-
repeat
yeah.
grid.
yay.
You were right. Yeah. And this is probably the time to use shortcuts.
That's okay. It took me a while to remember keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah, especially with my nails, I try to.
Oh, is it
I'm
hard?
sorry, my nails shouldn't be part of this. But
No,
it's harder on the
important
keyboard.
part,
So. I try to use on the trackpad and kind of go.
Nice.
But it's also like keeps me informed if I don't navigate too much on the navigations and if I get new features. This is how I
Yeah.
explore. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that
good
before.
point. Yeah.
Write your text, and we're gonna change up the grid here. Let's make it that. I don't like that.
If you want to ungroup it,
And then
ungroup the
edit.
repeat grid, then you can change individual things and it won't like mess up the other
Oh, the other guys.
things. Yeah.
And then I can make the grid again.
Mhm.
But maybe this is if I'm giving them auto text. Maybe I'll just make 2 options here. Remove these other guys, and then make the repeat grid again. Oh, I have one more in the background. Damn. I didn't delete these guys. Let's see how this repeat grid works now that I have messed it up. Okay, we're missing one little guy.
Why? Oh, is it not grouped? I
Probably.
wonder why.
This guy is alone. He's not
You
in
can
the
try
grid.
grouping all 3 and then doing the repeat grid again.
Why are you with these other friends? Okay, struggling here. Okay, now
Yay, there
got
we
it.
go.
So here we have some custom text. Happy birthday. And then probably we'll have a little edit icon. I think edit icons usually are more. So we'll just do it in a circle. So those little 3 dots that kind of tell you can do something with this little thing. Let's do a fill. Well, for team, maybe we can do a
Yeah, repeat grid for
grid
that.
again.
Yeah.
So tiny. And I need to change the spacing. So we made an icon through repeat grid.
Nice.
It's a little big. I should have done it. We'll fix it
That's
tomorrow.
good. A good size.
It's
Or
a little
maybe
huge.
kind of a little big.
Yeah.
When you zoom out.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine for now. We can deal with it later tomorrow when we have the icons all look consistent. Okay, So the same thing is gonna do to the other little guys, but we can do that tomorrow. This just gives you an understanding what's happening in one of the tiles. So, and then we're gonna do step 3. And then in this step, they can import image. So from here, probably they just need an icon or something of some sort to just get to how
Like an upload button thing?
Yeah, an upload button or something to get to their
Like pictures.
from their gallery. Okay, so now we did the 3 steps. We have a count. I would like to maybe just rearrange them a little bit. So and then we are in a count. So now that we're in account, the user probably is going to have a picture of themselves. Usually that's a picture that's imported from wherever they are syncing from Google or from any other source. Facebook.
Yeah.
So sometimes people don't like what they have on Facebook for other applications. So we definitely want to give them the option to change the picture if they wanted to. Okay. So let's just make a circle for the picture. This is supposed to be my current picture. And now maybe we need a little icon, edit. Maybe we can just say change picture. I just want San Francisco text.
So is this account page only for you to see, or would you, like, if your friends also have this app, would they be able to like look at your profile, or is this just like just for you, like to have your stuff?
Yeah. For now, just for me to have my stuff. It's not like a feed to see what other people are doing with the app, so it's just for you for now.
Okay.
But maybe we can change that up if we want to be more like a social event here.
Maybe you can like plan a party if all your friends have this app too. I don't know.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can, like, have, like,
throw a
group,
birthday party.
Yeah, like a group chat type of thing. That could be kind of cool.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
People are still saying happy birthday.
Yeah. Yay, happy birthday, Tim. We have less than a minute left to get those submissions in. I'm excited.
Crunch time now. Everyone is working. So, now we're gonna have these little sections of the app. Probably from the account they can import birthdays, as we said, from a different source. In the future, if we can offer more options for them to import birthdays, and then we can do a reminder for preferences, and then we can do language. Definitely, it's something important.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Oh, it's almost time.
Almost time. I think we have all of our submissions in, and it's time to look at the challenges. Yay! Thank you to everyone for submitting. If you didn't get a chance to submit it in time for our stream, you can still work on this and submit it tomorrow. We're also going to be doing the same challenge tomorrow. It's a continuation of today. So we'll look at your designs tomorrow as well, and then after tomorrow, we're going to pick one winner to get 1 year Creative Cloud subscription. Yay!
That's very exciting.
That's really exciting. So
Let's
this
see.
one is from Kashish. So let's see. Ooh. Oh wow. Cool.
Oh my god.
Nice. That was really cool.
That's amazing.
Ooh, I love this illustration.
That's really nice.
Explore, discover classrooms, fitness, sports. Ooh.
Oh.
Cute.
Room finder. Oh, that's very
Nice.
neat.
Yeah.
All these in 30 minutes?
Oh. Ooh. This is cool. So this is like a dashboard. Ooh. I really like this effect.
I love it.
Nice.
That's really, really nice.
Whoa. Share your rides and save money. Nice. This looks great. There's so many like things that this app can do, like find a roommate, book a ride.
The everything app.
Yeah. Rides near campus.
It's like a
Ooh.
college app with all the stuff.
Yeah. Call to book. Cool. I love these like icons too. They're really cute. Is this a
Yeah.
tractor? What is this? It looks fun.
Yeah.
I guess.
Really
Yeah.
neat. Yeah.
This is so cool.
Oh, wow.
There's 44 screens, I just noticed.
I'm very impressed.
Nice.
It looks like they've used the
Yeah.
calendar plugin in the previous screen.
Oh, yeah.
Does it look like it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, it keeps going back. Nice.
Very nice. Very impressed.
Really cool. Let's see what other screens there are, if we missed any.
I really like the effect on, yeah.
Me too. I like the first one. It was really cool.
Yeah. That feels very
Nice.
slick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job.
Cool. This is awesome. Great job. Great job with auto animate, and you did so many cool things. So this is great. Nice. Thank you for submitting. Let's look at the next one. This is from Métis. Game of Thrones.
That's
Yay.
exciting.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I don't. Everyone in my family does, though. I know it's a big
true.
deal. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe people are
Yeah.
they're like, unfollow.
Last Sunday's episode was crazy. But yeah, this is a really cool picture. I like the layout. It looks like an actual like Apple TV app. Nice.
The style, the UI, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
This looks terrifying. I don't know what movie this is, but it looks really scary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's look at the video. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so
sweet.
cool. Let's look at it one more time. I love that, like, animation.
Yeah. It looks very
Nice.
slick.
Yeah, that's so cool. This is awesome. Play, rap movie.
Yeah.
I love the way it's, like, organized.
Yeah.
Really
Feels very
easy.
balanced.
Yeah, let's do one more time.
Yeah. And the transition is
Yeah.
really good.
Mhm. Really cool. And you included the back button, which was really important. Like you were saying earlier, you
Yes.
don't want the user to feel stuck. Like maybe I saw this and I'm like, there's no way I'm watching this, so I want to go back.
Yes,
But
run.
yeah. Yeah. But great job.
Very nice. Oh, spoiler.
Yeah.
Dana says
No
spoilers.
spoilers. I would never ever do that.
By now, guys.
Yeah,
You should
but
have watched
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Joking.
Yeah, but still, no spoilers on Adobe Live. So the next one we have is from Harish. This looks cool, like a motorcycle type of app. Let's look at the video. Ooh.
That's good.
Cool. Ooh, I love the drag feature too.
Yes.
Nice. Let's
That's really
do
good.
like one more view. I think you did a great job showing different like micro interactions with the drag, and like the transitions look really nice too.
Yeah, it looks very
Yeah,
nice.
and like the slide up. Really nice. I'm still not sure what this app does. So maybe you can say, like, I have like a welcome screen or something that says, this app, I don't know, this looks kind of expensive. I'm not sure what currency
Choose
this
your
is,
own
but
bike. Is it like for renting bikes probably or something
Maybe.
of some sort?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like for people who will want to have a luxury
yeah.
bike and they can't and they go to
Maybe
this
they're
app.
buying it
Oh,
because it has all
it's
this
expensive.
information,
yeah.
like
yeah.
cylinders. I guess if I was renting like a scooter, I don't even know anything about this, so I wouldn't want it.
What
like
was the
this.
currency on the money?
Yeah, I
Is
don't know. If
something-
you're watching, let us know what currency this is.
It looks like an expensive.
It does look really expensive. If this was like euros or something,
Yeah.
that would be a lot. But this is cool. You did a great job with auto animate, so nice. And then next up, this one is from John. Thank you for submitting.
Oh.
Let's do the video. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Let's watch that again. I like the load thing, and it like changes colors too, which is really cool.
Yeah, and the check mark at the end gives
Yeah.
you the understanding that hey, now you're done.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Aang says rupees, like on Zelda. That's really funny. This is great.
This is one of those things when you are waiting for something to load or to finish up and you don't get annoyed because it has a nice interaction.
Yeah,
and
I
like,
know.
yeah.
I think that's important. Let's do the prototype. Nice. Yeah, I always appreciate when apps or websites do that.
Yeah, and it just
It's
doesn't
like
give
waiting
you,
is
yeah.
boring.
Yes, and when they only give you a little spinny or like the spinning wheel, you're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Or on Mac when it does that rainbow spin, and I'm like, oh my god, my computer's gonna like turn
Yes.
black and have to freeze, like it's gonna freeze. I don't know. That one's scary to me, but
Have you noticed how Amazon does the little puppies when something is not loading? They have like puppies show.
oh, I have seen that. It's kind of funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's neat. Like when an error state
That's
happens.
cute. Yay. Thank you, John, for submitting that.
Nice.
Great job. This is from Colby.
Oh!
Yay. This is so cute.
That's so thoughtful.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Tim. Yay. Oh, rupees are the currency of India. I'm so sorry. I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. Cool. I wonder like how many dollars or euros would that like translate to for the motorcycle app?
Yes.
Cool. This is awesome.
This is very neat.
Yay. Kashish says, please do see the hot section. I guess we can go back.
Wait, the hot section?
Wrong one. How do I get there?
44 screens.
I know. This. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe I can try it once we get to the... Okay. Oh, here we go. So sorry I missed that earlier. Item selling, sold his earphones, purchase book. Cool, so it's like a marketplace. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
This is so cool.
Yeah. Sell, donate, trade.
Nice. Ooh, I really like this. It's cool because you're not lost in the flow. You still kind of know, like, okay, I went from cell to category to condition.
Yeah. And you get surprised every time something new pops up.
Ooh, select price. $1 million, please.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Done. Oh,
Posting. Oh,
cool.
wow.
Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm sorry I missed that earlier, but that was really cool. Yay, thank you.
What is that?
This question Zelda from India. I wonder that too. I don't know if anyone knows.
Oh my
Please
God, Ronnie.
let us know.
That was going through my mind too.
Yeah,
like, thank you for asking. the
Yeah,
question.
yeah, thank you. I have no idea if it is, but
idea.
maybe it's inspired from Indian currency. But that's really cool. Yay! Okay, that was all the submissions we had for today's stream. So we're gonna look at these again, and then tomorrow we'll look at the submissions that come in tomorrow, and then choose a winner to be announced on Thursday morning. So
Yeah, nice job, you guys.
Yeah,
oh,
nice
wow.
job.
This is amazing.
Yay.
For 30 minutes.
yeah,
all
really
that.
good. Yeah.
Very impressed.
Thank you again for submitting, and we have like 10-ish minutes left if you want to continue working.
Yeah. We're almost done.
Yeah.
I think we're in a good spot for tomorrow.
Good.
Tomorrow is the exciting part.
Nice.
Like, this is like, you are just like getting things ready, knowing where things are gonna fall, and then tomorrow is like where the beautiful things happen and the user gets delighted, you know?
Nice.
And tomorrow we're gonna probably be using more of the Adobe collaboration tool, since tomorrow is more like one of the days when we typically work more with developers. So it means that we need to share for feedback, we need to collaborate more and understand all the other. It's gonna be all as if we would be working with developers. We're not gonna have anyone like critique our work or anything like that. But just saying. Okay, so now we are working on the final tab in the account screen, and we are just basically creating some tabs where users can change their settings up. I feel like my name is super big right now, and I don't know, it's huge. I'll just change that to 30. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna create styles, so we're gonna apply styles to all this, do some iconography. You can see here that I have some symbols. I've already like added some icons, but we're gonna refine those tomorrow a little bit. And I have some colors. They do look similar tones, but I'm not gonna be using them next to each other, so that's important as well. So if you use something as a background and something as a button or as a foreground and they don't have the same tone, that's fine. But if you have two buttons that have the same tones, then when you have accessibility issues, but if you, the way that you use them throughout the app is gonna make a difference in how accessible the app is gonna be. So going back here, we're gonna give the user a tab to be able to import birthdays. And the Cubano font is gonna be more like a title font. And for just general text, we're gonna use San Francisco.
I like that font.
Yeah, pretty basic, but does the job, and it's very easy to read. Yeah, keeps it simple. Okay. Oh, damn. I do that. Very often, apparently.
I do too.
Maybe that's an enhancement, future feature.
Yeah.
Once you tap away, you don't need to do that anymore.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So you're importing birthdays, you're doing reminder, preferences, and then language and sign out.
You could have also done repeat grid here, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yes. That's very true. I figured it only for items. If I'm doing multiple, like if I have a long scrollable page, then
you would use,
but
makes sense.
No, it's fine for now. We'll use it more tomorrow. So we have a sign out page, and someone was saying, some people were saying some very cool features in the chat. Someone said have a gift giving feature.
I saw that. I forgot to mention it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know
would be
how.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know how to integrate that. If we wanna.
Maybe it can be like, I don't know, on the main or somewhere on the 1, 2, 3 step. You can say add a gift.
Oh,
I don't know. Where would you in the chat have that feature?
yeah. Or maybe we create a new navigation
Yeah.
tab for
Ooh.
gift giving. I don't know. I like the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said you said throwing parties, right? You
Yeah.
said throwing parties. That would be a fun
Or
one
maybe
too.
someone, I don't know. It came up sometime.
Yes. Okay, so maybe we can work on adding more features tomorrow. And yeah, so now we can do
Ooh,
some.
Kerwin says, what about a birthday registry? Ooh,
It's a good idea.
interesting.
Yeah, birthday registry would be fun.
Gift giving can be an online gift card from somewhere. It's a good idea. And you
Yeah.
can like send it instantly too, which is nice.
Also, when they pick their card import, maybe the fourth step is either send it digitally or print it. Maybe we
Ooh,
can do that.
Yeah.
So
How
that's
would
an
they-
option.
Oh, I guess they can connect it to their printer
Yeah.
and print.
Or maybe we can create a service where they can just send it to us and we can print it and deliver it. Oh, that's a lot of work. But still, could be interesting. Any other ideas?
Yeah, let us know. Everyone can have a registry attached to their profile. Oh, so if we do have like a social feature, they can have like their wish list, like
Yes.
registry. That's a good idea.
Yes.
Because like if
Good
my friends
idea.
ask me like, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, nothing, because I feel awkward asking for what I want. So this can be a way to kind of overcome that awkwardness. I don't know if anyone else feels that same way.
I do. I do feel the
I don't
same
want to
way.
ask for anything, but if they get me something, that's always like really nice. They don't have to.
Well, so maybe the account then, in the account page, maybe we can have my wish list.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, so maybe we can change this up to not be such a settings screen. Let's move this. Maybe this can be like a secondary thing, but in my account, this is my profile. Maybe we can do profile instead. Makes more sense. And then we can have my wish list. And we can
Yeah.
use maybe. Wait. How many items do you usually have on a wish list?
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't have that much,
No?
but I don't know. How many items would you have in the chat?
Are
Vondra
9
is saying,
items?
what about upcoming birthdays or a feature where you can view whose birthdays are in what month? I think that's,
The main screen.
yeah, so she's already working on that.
Yes. So we're gonna have that in the home screen. The people, I mean, you're gonna log in, see the closest upcoming birthdays, this section, and then these are the other ones that follow through.
Yeah.
And then you can send a wish from here, and in this calendar view, you can see like the
overview.
overview of birthdays. So we are now in the My Profile, and we are talking about gift or wish list,
Yeah.
gifts, wish list.
Wish list, or like birthday wish list maybe.
Okay.
Kata says they would have 10 items. Kelsey would have 9.
Okay. So 9 then it is.
Yeah,
We have 9.
we have 9. That seems like a good number.
Okay. And then once they tap in one of these, maybe we can also have the name of the thing, a picture, and probably the name of what it is. So in my wish list would be, I don't know, what do I want for my birthday? I really want one of those cameras, ring cameras. Ring cameras?
Oh,
Those are
nice.
expensive.
Yeah. Tim says a panic button. When clicked, it orders a random gift from the wish list within a predefined budget. That's really funny.
Oh my god!
That would be kind of cool.
A panic button
Yeah.
when you've forgotten someone's birthday and
Yeah.
you just find out and you're like sending
That's
a panic
funny.
gift.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That is super funny. That would be a very nice feature. Very neat.
That would be cool. Kind of like fun. a surprise for you and the person that's getting the present.
Yes, so that's step 4 then.
Yeah.
So in step 4, we're sending the gift. We're just going to do a gift here.
Claude is saying maybe it's good to highlight all the common friends for the upcoming birthday in case a group thing is to be organized. Yay, that's like kind of what I was mentioning earlier, kind of like a group chat section for all your friends if you want to plan a party or a get-together or something. But yeah, that's good.
So maybe in that scenario we can color coordinate the friends. Maybe we can do it that way. So like if they are close friends, maybe they are a certain color. So yeah, let's do that. Is Tim saying we should be using a repeat grid?
No, he says, I didn't forget your birthday and said I'm the only one who thinks about you even after your birthday is over. It's funny. So we have about a few minutes left, so we can do a quick recap. Maybe you can go over what you've designed so far, like the screens and everything, and then after kind of give us a preview of what you're going to be doing tomorrow.
Sure. So today we worked on some of the low fidelity wireframes for this birthday app that is developing to something new, which is what is the beauty of doing user experience design and working with, in this case, our chat people are our users because they are coming up with features they want. So definitely we need to keep an account on what features are relevant to the users. So adding those in is very important. So today kind of work through that, changing a little bit the idea and what this app does. It's going to be pretty fun and bubbly, kind of a lot of illustrations and a lot of color, pastel, like lots of like, not girly colors, but one of those ice cream places, you know.
Yeah, like pastel-y colors.
Yes. I'm used to doing a lot of corporate stuff, so I thought this was a time to kind of like go away from that and kind of have fun with it. So yes, tomorrow we're going to be focusing on creating higher fidelity wireframes and creating prototypes, as well as defining more of the screens, creating styles, creating assets, hosting all of those in the Adobe Creative Cloud, kind of figuring out how to label things and how to make things accessible for all the people in your team. Making sure you have an open communication with the developers and how those things work. So we're going to use the sharing tools and collaboration tools that Adobe has more tomorrow than today. So yeah, that's going to be tomorrow.
Oh, I'm excited. You got through a lot of screens today and a lot of really cool features, and I love all the input from the chat for helping us with that, and also the app name.
Thank you so much,
Happy
guys.
birthday.
I love Happy Birthday.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yay. Yeah, it's been really fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you everyone in the chat for joining us. We'll be back here again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Irisi, where can they find you on social media if they want to like add you or follow you on Behance?
Definitely. So my Behance, it's a little outdated, I should say. It's more like my print designs. I don't have a lot of UI UX projects there, but definitely I need to update that more. They can find me in Behance, Irisi Tole. They can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is more for my like traveling and family stuff, but definitely you can find me there. Dribbble is where I post a lot of my little shots about UI UX. Everywhere in social media, I guess. So I'm everywhere.
Nice. Everyone go follow her.
Thank you.
Yay. And thank you again, chat. You guys have been amazing. Stay tuned. Jesus is going to be doing the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge. Today is day 1. I'm really excited. It's going to be awesome.
Yay.
And then after, Christine and Paul will be here to do some graphic design. And they're going to be redoing Adobe Live. So I'm really, really excited to see that. That's going to be awesome. So, yay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.